Welcome, guys. This is Antonio Coleman here from TrafficColeman.com, where I talk SEO and more. Building traffic online, becoming #1 in the search engine. That's exactly what everyone wants to do. We all want to become #1 in the search engine, and get free traffic. Duh. Like if you Google SEO marketing services, my website, it should be #1, but sometimes it creeps down from 1 to #3, but it should be in that category. #1 in this search engine for search terms. That's the whole key for SEO. But here's the problem. Here's the problem for the video, and plus what I'm about to talk about. You can go to the link in the description, which goes to the blog post that I wrote more in detail about this. But I still wanted to do a video on it. The dumbest SEO moves ever. These are the dumbest SEO moves ever. These are things that people just not thinking about when it comes to SEO, when it comes to ranking a website. You have to think about these things, people. If not, your website will just become a dumping yard for just content and be found on page 1005 or something, and no one will ever see your content. So you got to avoid doing these things. So #1, keywords. That's not the keyword. That's not the keyword. That's #1. And I know it doesn't make any sense, but think about this. If I'm going after a key phrase, let's say SEO marketing services, I want to use that key phrase SEO marketing service in the header, the title, the meta tags, and the body. I want to use that. I'm not going to use any other type of keyword like do you need SEO help? That's a keyword phrase, okay? That's a keyword phrase. But if I'm going out the SEO marketing services, which I'm already there, and it took me a couple months to really get there. That was a very competitive keyword. If you're going after things like that, you gotta use the correct keyword. If you're not using the correct keyword, chances are no one's going to be able to find your content. Okay, #2, locking the doors to your website. And what I mean about this, and you can see this more on my blog. If you go to the blog, I got like a screenshot of it. Every blog have a section in the back underneath privacy, okay, where you can allow the search engine to index your pages or not index your pages, which I think today, regardless of what, they probably will index your page if they find it, especially if they find it through some backlinks or something. But some people continue to have that setting off, meaning I don't want the search engine to be able to index my content. It's not a smart move. It's not the best thing to do when it comes to building content. Now, if you don't want to be found nowhere in the search engine, and you want to do a lot of guest posting or just having links on thousands of websites and have people find your content that way, then that's okay. But if you want to be found from the search engine, like my website, like thousands of other websites for thousands of keywords every month, then definitely cut that on, because hey, it's a must. Because you having that off is not smart. The next thing is misusing internal anchor text. And for this is like if you have, let's say you have 100 pages and your home page is for SEO marketing services. I'm gonna use that as an example again. SEO marketing services. That's the keyword you're going after. Now, if you're writing content for every page and you use your anchor text to probably link back to your home page, you want that keyword to say SEO marketing services. SEO marketing services. You don't want to just say SEO. If that's not the keyword that you're going after, and plus chances are that keyword is highly competitive, and getting #1 will probably take a year or two. Probably longer. But anyway, if your keyword is SEO marketing service, make sure internal in your website, not off website. Internal, make sure you use the correct anchor text so it can link back to your home page. And this one here is that can't share the page. SEO is Google has been talking about more about how they're going to put a little bit more weight on rankings compared to pages being shared through Twitter or LinkedIn, Facebook, Google Plus. So make sure your social buttons on your website are visible, okay? And to get an example of that, you can just go to my blog, trafficcoleman.com, and go to any post. And to the left side of the page, you will always see some social bars there. First one would be Facebook, second would be Twitter, then Google Plus, then LinkedIn, then StumbleUpon. And from there, people are able to share my content. Even though I might not be trying to rank every page, people are still able to share my content. So make sure you have a social bars on the within your content or to the left side of the page. Now there are thousands of plugins that you can add, so I'm not going to go through that. So it's easy to find a social bar. Okay, content over images. People need to stop putting so much weight on images. The search engine read content. It's been like that for the last 15-20 years. Content. Focus on content. Not focus too much on how good your website look when it comes to design. Focus on content, and that would help when it comes to your search engine ranking. Content, focus around a keyword and put out good quality engaging content, then you're in the house then. And one other thing I like, that you must be a drill sergeant on your website. You know, a drill sergeant, that guy that gets in your face and say, hey, get down, give me 20 push-ups now, go, run, go. Giving command. You know, people need command online. There are billions of websites. So when someone jumps on your website, give them a command. Tell them, look, to share my content with these social buttons here to the left side of the page. Give them some sort of a command so that they know exactly what to do. And that's the good SEO reason. Now, that's not that much weight on sharing stuff in the social world of SEO, but build drill sergeant. Tell people to share your content or link back to that content. Whatever it may be, make sure you be a drill sergeant. And finally, all landing pages should be the same. Sometimes you go to websites that landing pages are not the same. The home page looks like this. An about me page looks like that. Meaning it doesn't have the sidebar. Whatever the case may be, this is something that's very big. Make sure you keep all your pages the same. You know, if you can. You know, it's not 100% must, but my recommendation is to keep those the same. So, hey guys, this was some of the most dumbest SEO moves ever. Just try to avoid those at all costs. Hey guys, go to my website, trafficcoleman.com. Become a free member in my subscribe list. I got tons of free stuff, guys. I'll see you later in another video. Bye-bye.